guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am in a different location. I have decided to move locations for kind of better lighting. I'm gonna try and get some better natural light. The location that I was at before, there was only one window, so I decided to move kind of everything to my living room, and there are like 4 windows. Enough with the rambling. Today I'm going to be doing the Fall Time Cozy book tag. This was originally created by Sam's Nonsense. I'll go ahead and link the video down below. I've already done this tag, but I believe I did it about maybe 2 years ago. So I thought it'd be okay to redo it. Obviously, I've read more books since 2 years ago, so I'm gonna have different answers. And it is now the beginning of November, so it is officially fall. We had one great day where it was like low 50s when we woke up that morning, and then it got into like the mid 70s during the day, but then the temperature just decided to go back up to its normal Texas temperature, and it is still like high 80s, 90 degree outside. What can you do? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the questions. Crunching leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has reds, orange, and yellows. I actually have the perfect book for this answer, and it is a recent purchase, and that is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This has yellows, orange, and red. Next question. Cozy sweater. It's finally cold enough to don warm cozy clothing. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? Well, for us, the only reason I'm able to wear warm cozy clothing is because we have our AC set. Otherwise, I'd still be in tank tops. I read Carry On. Oh my gosh, has it almost been a year? When did this book get released? Okay, this book got released in 2015, which is when I read it. So we're going on a year. I really loved it. It is a standalone. It's kind of a spin-off to Rainbow Rowell's Fangirl, which is also another really great book if you want to read for like warm, cozy reads. But I love Carry On. It's got some fantasy, some magic, some romance. It's a spin-off of Harry Potter, and I love it. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, I think you're gonna like this. It is not exactly like Harry Potter, but it is a kind of like spin fan fiction of Harry Potter, and it's fantastic. Fall storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pounding. Choose your favorite book or genre that you like to read on a stormy day. So I typically enjoy standalones, typically maybe adult contemporary standalones, or it can also be more like fantasy as well. I'm not too big on like a massive series when it's raining, because a series is a lot of time and investment, and when you just kind of want to cuddle and cozy up because it is, you know, too bad to go outside. Sometimes you only have a few hours of reading, so it's nice to just kind of pick up a standalone. Cool, crisp air. What's the coolest character you'd want to trade places with? For this question, I'm gonna go with Blue Sergeant from the Raven Cycle Quartet by Maggie Stiefvater. Now, there are so many amazing characters that I absolutely love, and so many badass female characters, but to be quite honest, I would not want to switch spots with them because their life is terrifying. Like, I absolutely love Manon and Selena from the Throne of Glass series, but I wouldn't want to trade spots with them. Same with Katniss Everdeen. She's really badass in the first and the second book, but I would never want to switch spots with her. I mean, what she goes through is terrifying. I think Blue Sergeant is a really good character to switch places with because I love the role that she plays with kind of like the supernatural elements in this series, and she has a really interesting group of friends that I really like, and she herself is just really unique. She has a unique sense of style. Overall, I think she's a great character, very unique, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to trade places with her. Hot apple cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next biggest or hottest thing? The Legend trilogy by Marie Lu. I don't hear a lot of people mention this trilogy. It is actually one of my more favorite dystopian trilogies. I like the ending. It is one of the dystopian series where I am okay with the ending. I'm not gonna spoil anyone, but if like two huge series, of course, Divergent series. Did not like the ending. I'm not gonna say why, but so many people had a problem with the end of Allegiant. And same with the Hunger Games trilogy. So many people had problem with the ending of Mockingjay. And I wouldn't say Mockingjay was the worst ending, but it wasn't one of my favorite endings. And so to me, the Legend trilogy is just a really great dystopian, and it is very different. It has two points of view between a male character and a female character. I like the politics and the actual like dystopian government, and I really enjoy the ending of it. Coat, scarves, and mittens. The weather has turned cold and it's time to cover up. What's the most embarrassing book cover that you own that you like to keep hidden in public? I think I've mentioned this series. This is kind of my go-to series for really bad covers because I love this book series, and they've actually already remade the covers, but the original covers to me are just awful, and that is the Vampire Academy series by Richelle Mead. I only have the cover to Spiritbound, but you can see on the back, I don't know if it's gonna focus, the different covers, and some of these book covers are just like, to me, this looks like if you went into the romance section of Barnes & Noble, adult raunchy romance. That's kind of what this shouts to me, and that's not at all what this book is about. And another thing that really drives me nuts is that on each cover the girl is different. Like this cover, she's got brown hair, brown eyes. Then the next one, she's got blonde hair, blue eyes. Like, what's up with that? I mean, at least pick the same girl, or maybe it is the same girl and I suck at differentiating between people. I really don't like this cover. It just doesn't justify the book. Like, yes, there's romance in this series, but that's not what this series is all about. Like, it's not all about romance. There is a lot of action scenes. There's a lot of like gory scenes. There's a lot of politics. It's very unique because it has like a 3 different type of like vampire system. So it's an overall fantastic series. Just the book covers. Pumpkin spice. What's your favorite fall time comfort food? I really love tea, and lately I've also been enjoying more of the actual pumpkin flavor as well. I wasn't a huge like pumpkin spice fan. I always really loved more of like the mocha flavors that came out, like the peppermint mocha that would come out during the holidays. But lately I have been loving pumpkin flavor. I recently just bought like a pumpkin spice coffee creamer at the grocery store. I really love it. And last question, warm cozy bonfire, spread the warmth, and who do you tag? Because this tag has been out for years now and there are a lot of people that have done it, I'm not sure if I'm gonna tag anyone specifically, but if you haven't done this book tag and you really want to, then definitely do it and feel free to say I tagged you. That's pretty much all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!